OCD is the implementing arm of National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. They have the primary mission of administering a comprehensive national civil defense and disaster risk reduction and management program by providing leadership in the continuous development of strategic and systematic approaches, as well as measures to reduce the vulnerabilities and risk to hazard and manage the consequence of disasters. And there napod sila responsibilities as ang OCD or Office of Civil Defense. The first, according to RA 10121, the Office of Civil Defense OCD shall serve as executive or director or national council. Here are some of its functions: advise the National Council on the matter of relating to disaster risk reduction and management, formulate and implement the NDRRMP and ensure that the physical framework, social, economic, and environmental plans of communities, cities, municipalities, and province are consistent with such plans. Identify, assess, and prioritize hazard and risk consultation with the key stakeholders. The next one is review and evaluate the local disaster risk reduction and management plans (LDRRMPS) to facilitate the integration of disaster risk reduction measure in the local comprehensive development plan (CDP). The next one is establish standard operating procedures on the communication system among provincial, city, municipal, and barangay disaster risk reduction and management. And katong gipangingon ako kay mao to ang responsibility sa OCD or Office of Civil Defense. And that's all. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. Today, I will briefly explain the different councils responsible for disaster risk reduction and management in the Philippines. The Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council was formerly known as the Regional Disaster Coordinating Councils, as stated in RA 10121 Section 10. Its primary functions include coordinating, integrating, supervising, and evaluating the activities of local disaster risk reduction and management councils, ensuring disaster-sensitive regional development plans to minimize risks, convening regional line agencies and concerned institutions to respond effectively during emergencies, establishing the Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Operations Center whenever necessary. This council ensures that disaster management efforts are aligned at the regional level before being implemented in local areas. Example, in Region 6, Western Visayas, the RDRMC coordinates with local government units or LGUs when a typhoon is approaching. They issue early warnings, allocate relief funds, and mobilize rescue teams from the Philippine Army and the Philippine Coast Guard. Now, let's move on the Local Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, previously known as Provincial, City, and Municipal Disaster Coordinating Council. This council operates at the local government level. Its composition includes the local chief executive as the chairperson, officials from different sectors, including the local planning and development officer, the head of the LDRMO, social welfare, health, engineering, agriculture, gender, budget, and offices. Representatives from DepEd, AFP, PNP, BFP, the Associations of Barangay Captains, and the Philippine National Red Cross. The functions of LDRRMC include approving, monitoring, and evaluating local disaster risk reduction and management plans, integrating disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation into development plans, recommending forced or preemptive evacuation when necessary, convening at least every 3 months or as needed to ensure preparedness. This council ensures that disaster management policies and actions are well implemented at the local level. Example, in Cebu City, The LDRRMC develops an annual disaster preparedness drill for earthquakes and fires. They collaborate with the Bureau of Fire Protection, Philippine National Police, and the Department of Education to ensure that schools and business are ready for emergencies. Lastly, let's discuss the Barangay Development Council or BDC. The BDC was formerly known as the Barangay Disaster Coordinating Council and operates as the LDRMC at the barangay level. The punong barangay or barangay captain serves as its chairperson. Its key responsibilities include ensuring that at least 2 representatives from civil society organizations participate in decision making, focusing on the inclusion of marginalized groups in disaster preparedness and response. Example, in Barangay San Roque, Quezon City, the BDC organizes flood mitigation programs due to frequent monsoon rains. They work with community volunteers and NGOs to install drainage system and provide emergency kits to at-risk households.
Good day everyone. So I discussed the local disaster risk. So the local disaster risk is tasked with management office that overseeing disaster risk management programs, ensuring effective prevention, mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery within its jurisdiction. So, what are the three staff responsible of LDRRMO? So, the first is the administration and training. So, administration and training, it focuses on managing tasks, supporting personnel to ensure effective operations. So, the second is research and planning. So, the research and planning is involve the gathering data and conducting studies to assess disaster risk and vulnerabilities in the community. So the third is the operations and warning. So that is coordinated actions and resources mobilized to respond effectively during a disaster or emergency situation. So what are the functions of the LDRRMO? So the first function is it involves to create plans and strategies that effective of risk reduction and response. So, and the second is it includes identifying possible risks and emergencies that to determine resources and response action. So the third is it includes gathering data on local hazards, vulnerabilities, and climate change risk specific to the area to assess potential threats. So the fourth is to ensure the local government officials, responders, and the community to become a safety. And the fifth is involves systematically evaluation potential threats and weakness in the area to develop the community resilience. So the sixth is involves informing the community about local hazards, vulnerabilities, and potential on what they are impacts, because it ensures for safety and preparedness of people. So the seventh is it involves selecting and applying affordable yet efficient strategy that minimize disaster risk while maximizing. So what are the coordination during emergencies? These are the 5 coordination during emergencies. First, if the barangay is affected by a disaster, the LDRRMO closely coordinate immediate response efforts provide relief and ensure community recovery. Second, it takes the lead in coordinating a larger scale response, mobilizing resource and support effective barangay in collaboration in LDRRMO. So the third is it takes charge of coordinating regional response efforts and providing support to the affected areas. So the fourth is that working in close partnership with provincial and local LDRRMO. So the fifth is to ensure support for a regional and local LDRRMC. Thank you. That's all.